At our top 5, and I want to remind everybody, make sure to submit your plays. I want to do a community top 5 next. MajorLeagueGaming.com/submit. Send them in. If you have a crazy assault shield play, some ridiculous tomahawk on your sister, I don't care. Send it in. Make sure it's and not only top 5 awesome plays, we also do top 5 fails. If you did something terribly awful and you felt like me for a moment on the joysticks, send it in. I'll put it in the top 5 with some humorous commentary. Golden Blade moves back to New York City, so hopefully we can do a dual top 5 for the first time in COD Black Ops. Golden Boy, that could be fun.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
Good stuff.
I wouldn't want to throw a tomahawk at my sister though. That'd be.
You like your family more than I do, apparently. Anyway.
Okay. Oh my God! Let's just go ahead and play the game.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of 5s, we are in a best of 5. This one, the round of 8. Let that sink in for a moment. Dread in TVA number 2 in the round of 8. The winner of this moves on to the semifinals of our first of 4 Spring Championship bracket qualifiers. Of course, moving to the semifinals, you're going to be 2 matches away from securing your spot in the Anaheim Champ bracket. Can Dread close it out, or will TVA make their comeback? They fell once again in game number 3, trying to bounce back as Yemen Hardpoint is game number 4. And the action kicks off right now with Coop.
All right, well, we actually, in thinking about this hardpoint game, the gravity of the situation, TVA fought so hard to get here. It will be so unfortunate for them to lose this game. But you know what? Dread on the other end, though, really looking to make a name for themselves. I think that this is the perfect opportunity to unseat a team, that is known within the community.
Great play from Magic as he's going to pick off 2 players in the hard point. He goes down, prop dead in the hard point now. We're going to take our screen to Ricky Sakin, and Ricky, he just got 325 points, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be Coop and Pogo holding down that center hard point. But really, what we need to focus on is who is going to be able to lock down the treehouse. You saw Coop going for it with his first life. He wasn't able to do it. It was Dread setting up early. The green arrows have total control. Nyx, he's going to be the next player on your screen. And I'm really kind of curious why Dread is trying to contest the center hardpoint so much. Nyx dropping down, his teammates dropping down, and this is opening up an opportunity for Pogo to get behind enemy lines and retake the spawns, and he does exactly that with the big kill in the second hardpoint. Now it's going to be Pogo getting the next kill time.
Well, I think the purpose of the contention is more or less so that they can actually not allow them to get a lot of points here. And while granted, they did give up the top spawn, which is a very, very useful spawn here. It's not all for naught, as they are going to get that bottom spawn. And Dread, they're going to fight their way in there. And I think they can win this so long as they play smart.
We'll see how it plays out. The score equal at 20-20. Down goes Coop, just like you said. Dread fighting their way into the hard point, and it's Nyx. Nyx, our player to watch, and games 1 and 2 was pretty slow in game number 3. Actually finished at the bottom of the leaderboard in that capture the flag on Raid. I don't know if it's just Raid had too many short-range battles for his AR liking, or if he was just struggling. Either way, he's going to be, once again, my player to watch on Yemen. Why? He has such a strong assault rifle, and on this map it seems that whoever has the better ARs and the better anchor always wins on Yemen.
Yep, and you can see that they're going to be getting set up right away for the Market Hill. There will be a player inside that is going to be Magic, waiting for someone to creep around the side here, and he will get taken out too. So he is going to have support, but that won't matter. TVA winning the Market Hill. They are going to get that control. Only one player is going to be there for a contention. Ricky Sakin getting stopped. Dread needs to rethink their plan here.
I'm on board with Prop. Let's see how they break in. He's going to get Pogo. Knows there's still a player in the market. Pulling out the cap. Checking every corner possible. The grenade comes in, takes down Mez. So now it's going to be Dread's hill control once again. Prop, Ricky, and Magic all on kill streaks. Down goes Magic, though, after 3 straight kills. And Prop actually smoking the front entrance. Very interesting strategy. I actually like it a lot. Pulling out that cap. Ricky doing a fantastic job protecting. And now it's going to be TVA deciding, you know what? We can't break their setup from Dread. Let's try and go and set up for this next church hardpoint. That's where we see at least 30 to 60 seconds scored often by teams, but already Dread has a member in there, and it's going to be Magic once again.
Yeah, man, the Dread players just know how to rotate. I'm loving what I'm seeing. But you know what, too? And look at that, by the way, Nyx. Look at Nyx, unbelievable, with that riot shield right at the front of the doorway there, giving him ample cover. Fantastic plays. You know what, this is the stuff that I like to see in Call of Duty.
And he's got a gold shotty. That tells you this is not his first time using a Remington. Nyx with the assault shield shotty combo. locking it down, picks up the two-piece on a 4-kill spree. He's only rocking lightweight toughness and dexterity. So we'll see what else he's using his pick 10 system on, and I'm loving this strat. We haven't seen it for a while, and also should call out that Magic has been watching that front window the whole time.
Ricky Sakin's also on a 7 score streak. He did get taken out, but he will have a Hellstorm and a Lightning Strike. And this is the hill that TVA wanted. You saw that they rotated there, but Magic so great that he was waiting there already with that Cap 40 at the front doorway. That is what you want if you are at that early rotation and catching the other team off guard. A great plays here. They get all this time, and now they tear away with this lead.
Magic still has not fixed his score streaks after the search and destroy. Still has an RC car as his first score streak. Lightning Strike was just called down, though, as the top hard point is being locked down by TVA. At least tried to. Mez doing a good job holding it down. He's taken down from behind, and TVA actually got the top spawns. So a very fortunate situation, because that Lightning Strike took down 3 players. Coop trying to shoot down the Hellstorm. Can't do it. It's up to Mez to stay alive with Legend-like and maintain control. 3 players from Dread pushing up these stairs.
Yep, and actually I think that Dread will get, yeah, they are going to get control of this, but the thing here is that they need to watch that top spawn, right? They have to focus their attention there. You can see 2 players pushing in, and just like that, though, TVA will get control of that hill. But what I'm trying to say is that that top hill is, sometimes I like it a little bit better than the bottom hill spawn. And granted, though, if you have a sentry gun, then it's really bad. But anyway, looking at the rotation, they're going to get that middle area there. Good plays here from Dread. They're doing hard point. They're playing hard point really well.
Yeah, I actually argued with Hastro kind of over what is the more important spawn to give your team. And I always think it's going to be up by the statue, even though it's kind of more out in the open. And the bottom side, you have a bit more cover trying to work your way up. I feel like you always have the height advantage, and that's just going to give you some confidence as well as stronger angles. Either way, back into the action. The hard point is going to be back in the middle. This is the hardest hard point to lock down, but so far they were not contesting Pogo. Finally, Dread jumping into it. Mez doing what he can to get him out, but it's Ricky Sakin winning his battles, going for a second kill, has the Lightning Strike available, and it's 161 to 81. TVA with 4 minutes left on the clock needs to do something drastic to turn this game back in their favor.
This hill is not a hill that you're going to control for the entire time or even for like 20 seconds consistently. You are oftentimes going to get a lot of contention there, or the other team will give up, which is more than likely the situation to happen, as you will more than likely lose that top house spawn there, the second hill as you see there. But I like what I'm seeing out of Dread. They made the appropriate pushes happen, and they got control once again. Man, TVA just does not have an answer on the hard point when it comes to Dread.
Ricky with a fantastic run, got the spawn over by Church, jumped into the middle hard point after picking up a 2-piece, rotated all the way around the map, took out the player in purple, locked down that hill for the first time, and then got enough kills to get his sentry gun before dying. That sentry gun going to be so strong as our next hill is moving to the market. Anywhere he wants to put it will cut off the push from Dread, and his grenade doing damage coming off the respawn.
Yeah, they really just need to make sure that they're going to be continuously getting that statue spawn, right? Which they are going to continue to get that. The sentry gun placement should probably be placed in the long street there on the right side, but here comes a Hellstorm. They're not going to be able to get control of the marketplace. Magic's going to say thank you, and he will get that control. So I do believe thoroughly that right now Dread is in a position that they will win this game.
Dread, they win this. They move on to the top 4. Now we're going to see how they do it. This game nearly out of reach for TVA. 207 to 89. Almost impossible to come back for TVA at this point, but they do have enough time technically. 2:30 left on the clock. Dread Magic in your kill feed picks up the double. Legend-like trying to answer back. I'm on board with Nix. He's in a fantastic position. Accidental shot in the back of Prop, and here's the opportunity for Coop to break in. 2:20 left on the clock. The next hard point needs to be locked down by TVA, and they need 100% of the time. Let's see how Legend-like decides to play this. It's Ricky, though, on a 4-kill spree from the market.
Yeah, and he does have that sentry turret as well, so keep in mind that is going to be a difference maker here. But by the way, the Dread shot is just on right now. Prop, Magic, Nix, all 3 of those guys are so solid. Ricky played a real solid second hill there where he was able to control that area for a good amount of time, but really it's just been so dominating for Dread. They're on a tear here.
I'm staying on board with Prop, and Prop actually second in command in terms of kills. Ricky with 37, 22, 10, and 5. Ooh. Prop right behind him with 31 and 25, but the player to watch was Nix with that shotgun inside the center hard point. going on a 12 defend spree. You see he's also got the assault shield out again, and he's just spinning in circles, looking like he's going to jump into this front hill with the shoddy assault shield combo. This is the Puckett combo when you see me in league play, and I absolutely love what he's doing, retaking the hard point with a little help from his teammate distracting on the left, and now he's going to plant the shield in the front window.
Yep, that is GG, as TVA just had no answer whatsoever. Really, the hardpoint game for Dread was so solid. The rotations were on point. They were there before TVA even thought about a movement, you know? It was just too good there for these 4 players. So impressed by what I see here.
Impressive stuff. Congratulations. Dread moves on to our top 4. That is going to do it for our spring championship bracket qualifier coverage tonight. But don't worry, guys. We're back next Tuesday as well as Thursday with 2 more epic nights of coverage. We're going to see the top or the quarterfinals on Tuesday, and then I believe it's the semifinals and possibly the finals on Thursday. I'll confirm that via Twitter. Follow me at MLG Puckett. Follow my boy Golden Boy down there, Golden Boy FTW. That's where you can get all the COD updates you would ever need, and probably more than that. Big shout out to Ricky Sakin finishing on top in game number 4, 42-23, and for Dreadnix pulling out the Assault Shield Shoddy combo and making me a happy caster. Golden Boy, before we go, any final thoughts on our Thursday night?
No, congratulations to Pulse Esports as well for their win. They played a great game against Obey, and I'm looking forward to seeing Obey get back to the drawing board and hop into qualifier number 2. And don't forget, guys, you can actually sign up for the qualifiers. You can go to gamebattles.com and sign up right there. Please do so. It is your opportunity to get put with the top players in the world. Make a name for yourself. Sign up for the qualifiers, and you get casted by me and Puckett. That's all you need to know. And that's pretty much it for me today. All
right. Well, make sure you guys also get your team passes for MLG Anaheim going on sale right now. MajorLeagueGaming.com, store.MajorLeagueGaming.com as well. Get your spectator pass, your team pass, and of course, book your flight. Anaheim coming up at the end of June. That's going to do it for us tonight. Before we go, one final shout out to our YouTube channel. If you missed any of the games from tonight or any of the other 540 plus videos we put out there, join the 70,000 others. Subscribe to our channel, youtube.com/official MLG COD. It is your place for competitive gaming. I'm Chris Puckett. That's Golden Boy. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow. It's Prophecy versus Epsilon. The UK battle kicks off at 3 p.m. Eastern and again at 7 p.m. Eastern time. That does it for me. Good night.